Cayman versus Slayer Basic. Check it out, dude. So these are RC all-wheel drive links, the extended links. Other than that, he's running AGF RC 3S Ovonic LiPo battery with a Mofo SMP Lizard Pro. Over here we have the FCX24 ESC receiver combo with the FCX24 battery. It's the same as the Hobby Plus. We have a Hobby Plus CR18 motor on the SCX24 axles. We have the FCX24 shift servo as our main servo, running a little bit of brass. We got brass knuckles, aluminum plus 4s, the Endura deep dish aluminum wheels, flubber stuffers in the front, Endura tires, Hyrax clones, Chiraxes, they're really good, did awesome in the rain. Obviously running pins, flubbers in the front and back. All right, dude, looks like Craig knows how to build a car. We're at 524. Let's check it this way. 5347. 50. So it's 50-50 this way, 60-40 basically, pretty close this way. He's got me by, let's see, 200 freaking grams. Let's check this out. All right, so our weight bias is a little farther forward with this Power Wagon body, but we are only at 325.2. Again, we would have a 50-50 bias, slightly far forward, but you saw we didn't have any problem on decline. So there you go, dude. There's the two together. Speak for itself, dude. Freaking Slayer, bro.
What is up, crawler fans, RC enthusiasts, and social media surfers? I'm your boy Josh with Texoma RC, and we've got a Cayman versus Slayer Basic in Raider livery. Let's go, dude. Let's go. So it's not just a stock swap. You know, we came in at 325 grams, so we're not just stock. So we got a little bit of brass. We got stock servo, stock electronics, not from an axial SCX24, but from an FMS FCX24. They're just in the CR18P. They're just stock electronics, right? So I'm trying to work something out so we can have simple, basic rigs. We can have spec classes, right, that everybody can play the same. So this may be a little bit out of that first range, but I just wanted to show, dude. So this is just Endura wheels, Endura tires. Some of you probably could pick up both of them for 35 bucks. He's got flubs in the front, stock foams in the back. Other than that, it's stock, right? I mean, obviously, again, brass, right? Other than that, that's all we're running. So now you have a Cayman. Go ahead and look at the starting price. I'm not going to talk about it. That's a starting price. And by the way, the Slayer Basic is going to be $39.95, right? It's going to come with the mounts for the Power Wagon. It comes with the mounts for the C10. It'll come broke up individually. From there on, as I add them, you'll be able to buy it as a Gladiator. You'll be able to buy it as a JLU. You'll be able to buy it as all these different bodies, right? That as I have time to have bodies, right? And address each body. I will have more, dude, right? So they just drop on, and I'm going to do my best to try to use the exact same mounting ways if I can. So that way you just buy the other adapter and then drop it on there, a new magnet adapter or whatever, body clips, and add a new body, right? I love being able to just drop a new body on. It's like a total new rig, man. It's so freaking fun to just drop a new body on. So that's why I did that. It's awesome, dude. That was a little variation. Swap your tires and you got a completely different rig. You know, so it's just too fun, man. You know, the Cayman again. So you go ahead and look at the starting price of the Cayman. Then you got to add wheels and tires. So that's what we just did to a stock Slayer. That's all we've added, right? Stock tires. So we had a stock Slayer with a little bit of brass and the wheels that you would have had to add to the Cayman. So then look at that. Look at the price on where that is. Then he's got RC all-wheel drive links in the back. He's got he had to add the SMP because the Fuitek Cayman comes with the Micro Komodo, which is a great motor, but paired with the FCX24 axles, you're talking about monster truck speeds. You're not talking about crawler speeds. Yes, it will go slow, but on 2S even, which, come on, dude, when you have an ability to go 3S, who's going to run 2S? Plus, with the axles, the Micro Komodo is a bit underpowered. It's too fast gear, too high of a what is it, KV rating. So the SMP would be an upgrade to the existing Fuitek Cayman, right? So that's another $30 that he had to spend over the initial price to get it to be able to work the way that it does. Again, that is driver preference. However, if I bought one, that's what I would do. I would pair the either the new Mini Komodo or the Pancake or the SMP to the FCX, that is the FMS FCX24 axles with a SCX24 transmission. That's the axial. Because you just don't get the reduction that it requires to have the low speed crawl. I mean, again, the motors will go very, very slow, but you couldn't put a brushed motor on an SCX24 transmission with those FMS axles or Hobby Plus axles, because it will be a ripper, not a crawler, which is great. And we will be showing those off again. We will be building super rippers. Those are coming, but we have to get the crawlers done first, right? So many freaking things. Just stay tuned. Texoma RC got the ideas, and they just got to keep coming and flowing, right? Dude, look at that. That is dope, right? So the Cayman is like another 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch longer in this setup, in this current version, than a stock Gladiator, right? So, just saying, he's got me by 200 grams. He's got me by a minimum of $200. Minimum, bare minimum. Maybe double of what it would cost to build, right? So he's got me by 200 grams, maybe double the price to build that Cayman. And you let me know what you think, what you think, I'm not trying to talk shit, dude. Like, it is what it is. I'll let the cars speak for themselves. I know what I think. And, what I'm doing, why I'm here. That's why I'm here, dude, to show this stuff to you, to hook you up, right, dude? There's no other Slayer out there, bro. Texoma RC got the Slayer. Check them out. Etsy.com, Texoma RC, no space. Texomark. Come on, dude. Let's go. Slayer Nation, bro. Hook a brother up. Click like. Subscribe. Share these videos. Hey, you got a crawler, buddy? I bet you he's interested, dude. You're just an RC enthusiast, and you see this, you're like, this stuff's pretty cool. I know a guy who drives RCs. Share it with him, man. Put it on your Facebook group. That would really hook a brother up, man. Share it on your Instagram. I would appreciate it, dude. We got to blow this stuff up. So, oh my gosh, dude. So much work, so many things. There will be many more options coming. I will try to get the listings out as I can have videos, and then I will go back through and explain exactly what all this stuff is, right? The Slayer Builders Kit is everything that I produce, right? All of the parts for the Slayer. It's all of them. Front ESC, rear ESC, front battery, all of these things. Dadgum roosters, dude. It's a freaking barnyard in my neighborhood now. So, the Slayer Raider, or the Slayer Basic, is the body version of the Slayer, right? Comes with the struts, comes with the mag mounts. The caged Slayer is the simplest, cheapest version of the Slayer. Dadgum roosters, dude. You can always add extra parts to your Slayer. You can always add extra color. There will be specific color liveries offered. And we will come with all of the colors. Right now, we have black on sale for the month of February for $24.95, dude. Free shipping to you. Hook a brother up, man. I will send you a Slayer. And so long as I have the extra parts from when I was just figuring all this stuff out, maybe a different hole size, different infill, something little change. Maybe it's just not the prettiest part and I don't want to sell it. Dude, you will get extras. Check out, you will see all these people that have been coming. They got at least one extra Slayer. Maybe they just ordered a trans kit. I'm not trying to tell you that I'm going to give you something free when I don't have it. But so long as I got parts that I'm not proud of and I don't want to put a price tag on, or so long as I got parts that aren't quite current, you can have it for free, dude. So just stay tuned, order something, dude. I'm going to hook you up as so long as I got it, man. And yes, stickers come with the Slayer kits, right? Order something, I'll send you some stickers, bro. It's dope. Let's go. What a freaking deal, bro. So I hope that gives you a little bit of knowledge, right? I go extremely fast. I understand that. I say a lot of stuff that's probably not important and probably shouldn't be said when I'm saying important things, right? I'm sorry, dude. That's what I do. But the whole time you could have put me on mute and just watched the cars, dude. That's okay too. Let's go, dude. This is rough, dude. So I hope you know, like, we're both really trying to push these things, push each other, and you know, it's wet out. You can see the pins don't really care about the water on the range. But up here, we're about to get to a rock that is really slippery and kind of ends our run here. And then I lose a bunch of footage. So I don't know what the crap happened. We kind of skipped a bunch. So but that's okay. We're still at 20-minute videos. So rock on, bro. Nice flip and recovery, dude. That was so dope. By the way, when you run in big tires, when you're running a Slayer and they're open tires, you can learn how to do that and how to flip over, right? That's not just an accident. You can learn how to give throttle as you're flipping to send your car and get it to land on its wheels. And it's not something you can master. I mean, obviously you can always get better. And obviously sometimes it doesn't work, but you know, typically you can flip over and land back on the wheels with the Slayer. So you can do it with a lot of rigs. It's something you can always do, but because the Slayers have open wheels, especially the buggies, dude, you can make a lot of badass saves, dude. Which is important if you're trying to run, keep the leadership, or you're trying to run gates. Flipping back over, it sucks. So if you can get it, you make a mistake and it starts to come off, give a little throttle, little steering correction. Same thing as it starts to come down. Which direction does the tire need to go to get you to flip back over, give you the energy you need, or stop the energy, and it's back on its wheels. Obviously, we show those all the time, and we need to start doing those in slow-mo and replay. Instant replay. So this right here, I had moved the rock, dude. Well, actually, I think, was he first? I think he might have moved the rock first. Or maybe that was the run the other day. Sorry, dude, there's so much, dude. These days flow together. I don't hardly know. I guess it is Saturday, so happy weekend to you, bro. Come on. Get it on camera, guy. What happened to your filming skills, buddy? Oh, my gosh. Let's go. So it is the loose rock section, dude. It's called that for a reason. We move the rocks around a little bit. Sometimes they get pushed around from these beastly ballers. But, that's what you got to deal with, bro. I moved it. I pushed it. So, you can push it. It was the way that I went up it. So take that. All right, Craig. Let's go, dude. Looking good, Kamey. Looking. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll wait. Come on, dude.
Why do you need a Slayer, dude?
Come on, dude. Give it the beans. Oh, no. He even tried to go up and give himself some extra clearance. That thing is super long and super low. What's a Slayer for? Come on, dude.
I'm in terrible position. That always happens.
Let's go. So this is the rock right here. This is one of the few rocks out here that it just, when it gets wet, it doesn't have much grip to start with. It's one of those rocks that's dusty. It just dustifies in itself. And then when it gets wet, it gets slippery. So it's always a challenging rock, and especially the way that it's positioned, it's very, very challenging. And so right now we both fought, and I could not make it up onto that rock. Hey, buddy, let me help you out. There you go. You got it. Oh, dadgummit. Dadgummit. Here we go, dude. So I'm like, okay, I'll push up right there. Can I push up? Let's go. Let's go. Nice, bro. That is so dope.
Boy right there, bro.
It's such rear tire bind, dude. You got to watch it. You got to watch for the rear tire bind. Especially the bigger your tires are, the more easy that happens. So if you fall in a crack or whatever, you have to pay attention because the tire will grab and bite and flip you over. Dunzo.
Digging a hole down here.
Dunzo. That quick. Has nothing to do with quality. Well, also, when you are lightweight, it's even worse, right? That's another thing that you start to feel the balance and the control, and it starts to feel more like it does with a small tire, more stock rig, when you start to weight it out. When you get to like Doug status, and he's got the same pins and they're super wide, it doesn't flip over the same. It will still grab and bite and flip you off, but not the same as when you get to almost 600 grams. Versus 300 grams, 330 grams. It's nothing the same, right? Like the way the car feels is totally different. And there are things that are going to hurt, and then there are things that are hugely beneficial. But you're talking about when you to get up that weight, and get it there properly and look cool, it's probably going to be you're probably about $1 a gram when he comes out to a pimped out ride. So you're looking at $550 to $600 for that Cayman that you see right there to be driving the way that it is. And for mine, you're looking at, I don't know, it's all stock parts. So if you have these rigs at the house, you could add some wheels and tires and a Slayer, dude, and you know, what, $60, $70? So obviously that's not the whole car, right? I'm just saying, like, the whole purpose of this is stuff that I would have in my box, right? Leftovers and stuff, whatever. You could build this, build the cage Slayer just as it is with Hyrax tires is amazing. No weight added. Holy crap, dude. Like, obviously it's not going to be the super, but you're talking about literally you could build it with a stock car or a car that parts that if you've been in the game, you're going to have in your bin, bro. So you add a cage to your bin and you have, maybe the best rig you ever drove before. I don't know how you build your cars, right? So it's definitely going to be different if you've never done this before, dude. I promise these things are way fun, bro. I went and I tried to solve all of the problems, all of the things that I heard people talk about, the 10 scale guys that, obviously you can't solve some of them. And some of them, it's just because they're so small that, the reaction time is so fast. And so it seems like it's not doing it. It's just faster. And you have to get the timing down. So, but I tried to solve all the problems with the SCX24 really, and it applies to the other ones, but the SCX24 has specific characteristics that I really, really worked on over the past year that I try to figure out and solve, and that's what's included in the Slayer, plus all the cool freaking options to build it however you want to, but the setup, came from the last year of running these rocks in my backyard and making them harder and harder and harder. Go watch the last year of videos. You can see what happened in my backyard. You can also see the progression of my rigs. Like, I just got back Maximus the other day. Maximus is amazing. Maximus is another $550, $600 build with a wood Slayer chassis. Just a baller, right? But, I mean, it's not going to beat this car, really. I mean, it's not got really hardly anything on this. Like, again, the weight, and there are going to be certain things that it can do, and the feel of it is amazing, but, dude, is it necessary? Do you have to spend that much to come play with me? No, not even close. I made it so that you didn't have to spend that much to come play with me because I got tired of telling people this is how much you have to spend in order to come play with me. That's the whole point of getting the small cars was to not spend $600 and open this for other people to come play and do savage things that they never seen things do before. That was the whole point, right? Like, of the small cars. For me to do this was to play on and open it up to other people, and then so people want to come play, and I'm like, yeah, it's $500. They're like, what? Like, holy cow, it just kind of sucked to tell people. But now, dude, I'm like, here's an SCX24. I got it used, $70, and here's a Slayer, and you can, take it home, put it together, and come back and play with us, dude. And you'll keep up stock tires, dude. You're gonna come play, maybe it's not the greatest, but still, you're going to be able to come play. You're going to try. You're going to be able to learn. And then next week, when you get your, $25 allowance for the week, you can add some wheels and tires, dude, or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then pretty soon you got a badass rig, in a couple of weeks, like, it's just, you can play with anyone. It's the coolest thing, man. Like, I hate tooting my own horn, right? I hope you guys realize how hard this is for me to sit here and brag on my own stuff. That's not something I do, right? And so for me to be on YouTube, on telling everybody in the world how great my stuff is, dude, is like, until you flip.